Hello and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Maybe you also know the situation where you really feel like you want to paint something but you don't know what. Today I'm in that situation. But then I remembered we have this icon, the king of painting tutorials, Bob Ross. I think at this point everybody should know who Bob Ross is. In the 90s and I think in the 80s already he was on TV with easy painting tutorials that would always end up really nice. Will they also turn out nice for us? I never tried a Bob Ross painting, but I feel like today it is the time to try it. He is typically always painting with oil colors. I don't have any oil colors. I will do that with acrylic. You can technically do that, but be aware that Bob Ross in specific is blending very much and you really need this liquidy formula of colors, which you don't have in acrylic but you have in oil color. So it's better if you use oil color. I will fake it a little bit and just mix a little bit more water in my colors. I just clicked on a random Bob Ross tutorial, so I'm not quite sure what we will do. What we will use though is a canvas. He uses a bigger one, but he always says use whatever size you want, so we do that. So I use this small canvas 24 x 30 centimeters and I use two different kinds of acrylic color. Of course, I'm also using a bunch of brushes. They are with soft bristles. He usually uses more stiff paint brushes. Last, I have a little plate. Nobody needs that, but I think it's good since I want to water down all the colors. I never understood what these are for. Please enlighten me. Ready, steady, and go. He starts with covering the whole canvas in white, very liquidy white. So this will probably also help us to blend everything afterwards a little bit nicer. Very important, since I'm working with acrylic here and not with oil paint, is that I try to do this kind of quick. Nobody has seen that. Yes, there we go. We'll try to adapt to his calmness today. Wet canvas, check. If you've seen other videos of me, you might remember that I'm very good at mixing colors.
And we'll take this old brush and just making little X's, little crisscross strokes.
Oh, this is way more pink. That was a little bit much red on my brush, I think. Oops. Whole canvas is full with red now. Next thing is he goes into a blue. He doesn't clean his brush now, just goes into the blue. He goes up here. That's more like it. Happy little accident.
If you want to make the indication of a happy little cloud, all you do is just sort of tap. A little stringy cloud just lives right there in the brush.
And this is the right color, kinda. We'll just mixy both of those. I always wonder if he really made that up as he went, or if he had an idea where he wants to go.
I want to darken the corners a little bit. I'm going to take a little Prussian blue and just add in the corners here and there. A little bit up there.
I can kind of already see where this is going. It looks like the ocean. He also put some impression color in the corners down here.
And just beat the devil out of it. That's really the most fun part of it. This little 2-inch brush will do marvelous things. Watch here, watch it, watch it. It's fun. Just take the corner of the brush and just pull down. Something about like so. Straight down, straight down. I'll make it look like little distant trees live far back in the distance. Really get in there and tap it and then lift upward. It'll help create that illusion of mist right down at the bottom.
This will be so much color. I have no idea how much to use.
Some little trees back in here. Now these are a little closer. You're seeing a little more detail, a little more distinct. There. And we just drop them in. was reflections. Watch how easy. I'll take some of that same color. We'll take a 2-inch brush, touch, and pull down. Happy little waterline lives back in here somewhere.
Happy little waterline. I don't have a spatula, but I can maybe use a tool. Okay, so I just dunked that in, and now we'll see if I destroy the whole picture or not. Ooh, it's too liquid. It's too liquid, everybody. Finally made something too liquid. I kind of saved it a little bit. That works really good, actually.
Let's have a little evergreen tree. He lives right there. See? Just make a line, take the corner of the brush, make a touch. Make another one, and just sort of work from the center out. There it goes.
Okay, he makes little tree friends. More color. But he also did go down here, I think. Okay, and now he pulls down. His reflections are so crazy. His reflections go all the way down. And then he just tells me to use the old brush. I don't get green. Ah, there we go. Okay. Not a nice green though. He has a really nice green. Why does he have such a nice green and I don't? I have this diarrhea green. Maybe I used too much ochre. Sorry, Bob. I am not as good as you in this. Just get myself some green.
Then we can take that green. Let's go back and put some highlights on our little evergreen trees. There we go.
I feel like that tree looks better with the highlights. Yeah, this will be, these are some serious highlights. Oops, again. Okay, again, I have to say, I mean, it's not ideal, but it's kind of coming together.
And we can just take this brush and let's just pop in the indication of some little bushes that live down here, right down in these little foots. Something about like in. How's that?
Then he uses the spatula again. How does he do that?
This is your bravery test. Take the corner of the old 2-inch brush and let's just begin laying in a basic shape here. Well, tree it lives right there. Right there. Big old tree. But he's a nice tree.
Okay, he's just going full in. My God, Bob. Making me sweat here. You really need the whole table to mix all the colors that he's making. But I think it's very cool. I could only do it the way he does it. But I think it doesn't look too shabby. He takes again this weird green that I can copy. That looks kind of cool. I kind of like this so far.
Let's get crazy. You know me. You've painted with me before. I like big trees, and we have one living in our world right there.
Oh no, it's like all the way across the... Let's go. I can't do more trees. My thingy is ending here. Like how he sometimes just starts a little bit singing. We'll highlight the tree. This one is so much lighter in his picture. Maybe I will do that too. Just a little bit.
We can begin picking out individual bushes, one at a time. One at a time.
That looks awesome.
There's a happy little bush. It lives right there.
Little bush.
And he's got a little friend named Clyde. Lives right over here. There he is. So you can give all these things names, personalities. Shoot, it's okay.
Now we're making happy little rocks after the happy little bushes and all of the happy little accidents we made today.
If we had such a place as that, I'd have to go fishing there. I like to fish. But I'm not a very good fisherman. I catch a little fish and take the hook carefully out of his mouth and put a Band-Aid on him, a little CPR, pat him on the tutu and put him back in the water. Go back, catch him again another day. Let's have us a little path that we can walk back in here, catch that big old trout or bass, whatever it is that lives in here. There, I'm gonna put a little stick that is right there, a little old tree. Maybe. Well, this little tree died and is naked now, just a skeleton hanging out here. And that happens in nature. And where it's very dark, then we make little light trees. Where it's light, we make dark trees. Because they both exist in nature. So you can put little, there's a little tree that lives back here, just has a good time. Until then, from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy painting, and God bless you, my friend.
Here we have it, our final picture. I think this could have been way worse. That's kind of cute. So what do I think about this? I think everybody can do that, kind of. Like, I mean, this is not perfect. This is clearly different than what he did. But I don't think that this is hideous. That's kind of cool. I'm convinced. Go and do Bob Ross tutorials. I think this was a really nice little project. Of course, I will link you the tutorial that I was following down below. So if you want to try out if you can do it better, go and try it and let me know. But I had fun and this was really nice. With that, we reached today's video's end. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please leave a like and a subscription if you didn't already do that. If you're also up for some of my gaming content, check me out on Twitch, which is as usual linked down below. And if you're up for more crafts or creative things, check out the other videos that are already uploaded. Otherwise, I might see you next week in the next video. Adel på badet en gamle chokolade.